Hey you guys, I am back for a quick second. I know it's been about a month and almost 2 months. I don't know how long it's been. It's been well over a month, I know, so since my last video. So I have had my baby. Yes, y'all. So this is what I'm going to do for this video. First of all, I do apologize if this video is lagging. I have recorded this video twice, and on my computer, when you record something, it's take up space, and the future videos start to lag unless you delete those other videos. Anyway, long explanation, I know. So I'm going to break up this video in 3 parts. Hopefully, if the baby starts crying, I gotta go. Just give a brief description or a brief talk about my delivery and labor, just a little bit, y'all, not a lot. Talk about my hair and what I did while I was pregnant, my hair right now. You're going to see after this me actually preparing these 2-strand twists with the product that I used. We'll talk about that. And then the third portion of this video would be what to expect going forward with my channel, which I don't even know what to expect, so I'm basically going to be making up shit along as I'm taping this. So anyway, yes, y'all, I had my baby. I had my baby boy right on my due date, which is like so rare, okay? Only 4% of women actually have their baby on their due date, even though it was a C-section. So I want to say that the reason why you don't see him is my man and I have discussed my channel, and he knows I have this channel, and you guys have heard him sometimes. You don't see him, and there's a reason for that. My channel is about me, my hair, my food, my makeup. It's not about my man stuff, not about my family stuff. So we have agreed to not show my child or show any pictures of our child, on camera. Sorry, y'all, but that's just what we agreed to. So my birth or my labor. Like I said, I went into labor right on my due date. I had my baby on my due date. So let me tell you what happened, y'all. My water broke, which is rare too. Only like 10% of women water breaks. And you know what? Your water does not break like it does on TV. Like, psh, oh, I think I gotta go to the doctor, to the hospital. I think my water unbroke. No, your water breaks in increments is what happens. And I thought it was funny. I have been contracting the day before. I contracted that day. It wasn't too bad. I was breathing through it. And so one thing I want to say about just labor and contractions, you know, as a woman, as a grown woman, because y'all know I'm really grown. You are always told and fed this information that labor pain will be the worst pain you will ever go through, and having the process is just the worst pain. So with that knowledge, while I was pregnant, I was like, let me look up some relaxation tips on what I can do to prepare myself. So I ran into Hypnobaby, if you're not familiar with that, which focuses on meditation, visualization, and positive affirmations. So y'all, I know it seems a little holistic, but all it is training your brain to basically respond to pain, which is labor pain, which is actually a good pain, because there is good pain. All it does is it retrains your brain how to respond to a trigger such as pain. So I will say that my labor was not painful. My labor was intense, but I did not have a painful labor. And in all honesty, I've had worse pain, and probably I had worse pain during those times because I didn't have the relaxation techniques that I have now to deal with that pain, if that makes sense. So with that being said, water broke, went to labor and delivery. Water kept breaking, got accepted into labor and delivery. I had not progressed. Okay, nothing had happened. I was only dilated 0.5 centimeters. They started me on a cervical gel, which ripens your cervix, which was called Prepidil. The policy with this particular induction gel, I should say, is that you have to have it in, or you have to have it for 6 hours, reevaluate the patient again, and go forward. I went through this gel 3 times. You do the math. And with each dosage, the contractions got heavier and heavier and heavier. Still breathed through it. I had a chance to get an epidural, but I I didn't, and let's just get this out the way. I was perfectly okay with medication, but I use these relaxation techniques to help me through the labor to get that epidural at the last minute, if that makes sense. I was like, I don't need no epidural. I was like, I can wait until these contractions are 3 to 5 minutes apart, because my contractions were only 7 to 8 minutes apart when I arrived. By the time I had the third dosage, I was going into 17, 18 hours of labor, and it was getting intense. Due to my water breaking, well, let me back up for a second. You really do have to, check people when they try to push over on you for certain stuff. And I'm not going to really go into detail, but I was told that I could have a drug called Cytotec, which is another induction medication, and I refused it. And they didn't have any other options. Well, actually, their other option was to start the third dosage. So you guys really do your research. I had done my research before on this particular medication, and I did not go for it. And I could tell the OB was a little irritated. So anyway, by the time they did the third cervical gel, I probably had dilated to 2. She couldn't tell. At that point, they wanted to start Pitocin. Okay, Pitocin would have been another 12 hours. At that point, I said, no, there is no way I could go 18 hours. I'm an OG. Yeah, 18 hours, but another 12 hours on top of the 18? No. So I got the C-section, okay? Which was actually okay. The only concerns that I had afterwards was the swelling, which lasted for a week, and that was it. So he is here. He is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He looks like me from here up. He looks exactly like my man, and it just beautiful baby. So beautiful, in fact, that they thought he was a girl in the hospital. Everyone thought he was a little girl. So anyway, you guys, so yeah, that was okay. I'm not getting any sleep. I'm probably sleeping now. So yeah, you guys, I'm doing fine. He's doing fine. Look how I look. Girl, postpartum sexiness, PPS. I lost all my weight that I gained. I only gained 22 pounds. And so I lost all of that. Let me put this up. I look a mess. I gained 22 pounds, and I'm down to, like, I'm not going to tell you my weight, but I'm down to 2 pounds that I was. So you guys, I wanted to just cut straight to me doing my hair in this tutorial real quick. That right there is the Motions Curl Gel I have there. You can see the consistency is that of a hair grease. I did not like the way it left my hair feeling even while applying that. So in order to set my twist, I'm going to use the Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture, because I really don't trust this particular product. So yeah, you can see I've already started on my hair. Like I said earlier, I did medium size, fairly larger size twists, some that normally larger than what I would normally do, excuse me. I allowed my hair to air dry for a while. I think in the future with this particular product, it's best to do it on wet hair, although on the instructions, it does say that you can apply it to dry hair. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and wet my hair a little bit more, just a little bit. If you guys hear any grunting or anything, I have the baby in my lap, so he may wake up here in a second. So just applying a little bit of a little bit of water to my hair just to dampen it a little bit, and I'm combing it through. I did co-wash my hair with the Shea Cashmere and almond, Shea Butter and Cashmere Almond. I'm sorry, you guys. It's not the Cashmere. It's the Shea Butter and Almond by Suave. So just parting my hair there with a hair clip. And now I'm going to use a great deal amount of the product. And yeah, it leaves my hair, you're going to see here in a second, it leaves my hair clumpy, like no body or anything. Just combing it through towards the ends to make sure that it's evenly distributed throughout my hair. And watch how my hair is going to respond to this product. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I'm going to use the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie as a backup. Also ended up applying my oils, like I said, to my scalp and then to my braids later on. So here I am twisting my hair. So we shall see you guys. Next up, you'll see me talking about the product a little bit more in detail. Next, my hair. So you guys saw me doing the two-strand twist, and this is the result. I use this product called Naturally You Define My Curls by Motions. And okay, let's look at my hair. See it? A little fluffy. It's not as bouncy as I would like. The top is bouncy. The bottom is not. You can see here. Can you see that? The bottom is not. This is what the back looks like. There's something in my hair and I can't get it out, so make do. That's what the back looks like. All right. You already know what I'm gonna say. Don't like it. Don't like it. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna try it again, because y'all know me. I would try some products at least 3 times before I put it away. I don't like the consistency when I was doing the twist. I did not like the way that it felt. I do not like, the smell is okay. It looks like grease. I can get over that, but the end results are not what I was looking for. Now, I will say these twists were a lot bigger than I normally am used to. And I rushed through it, and I rushed through it taking it down. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. A little bit smaller twists. I'm going to make sure that I take my time taking them down, and I take my time twisting. And so we'll see. I'll try this again, you guys, a second time. All right. All right. So what are we going to do with my hair going forward? I have no idea. One of the things that I was a little concerned about was postpartum shedding. I'll go into 4 weeks next week. And so this is my hairline already. Mostly it starts in the hairline. Y'all, I don't see anything now. But again, this is 3 weeks. So give it some time. Okay, we'll see. I wore my hair in 2-strand twists while I was pregnant. And then I wore that again for a week while I had my baby. And that first week, I wasn't doing anything to my hair. I mean, I still had the twist, but I made sure that I was still putting oil on my hair, and I still am doing that. I'm putting oil on my scalp. What I plan on doing, and I hate to even say this, is well, first of all, my next video, I will probably redo my twists using this product. I'm going to try the Bantu knots. The dreaded Bantu knots. I tried those a while back and did not like it. I'm also going to venture out and try the NuNat line a little bit more, because I do love their deep conditioner. So I'm going to go out and on Amazon.com soon and purchase some items. So the next time you guys see me, the next few videos, like I said, should be about this twist out. I'm going to do a Bantu knot. And then I'm also going to do my seasonal, I should say, order of oils through Amazon.com. I think I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I order my oils twice a year through Amazon.com. That's my jojoba oil, my castor oil, my coconut oil. I'm pretty good on the castor oil, so I'm just going to get the jojoba oil and coconut oil. I'm also going to try lavender oil. I'm going to buy some Lustrous Silk conditioner. And I'm going to try a NuNat product. And so I will open up those products on this video. On this channel. And that'll probably be a couple of months away. Probably like 2 months away. I'll probably be making a video once a month. Maybe once every 2 months. So we shall see. So thank you guys so much for being patient. And thank you so much to my new subscribers. I am almost at 800 subscribers. And that's amazing to me. So thank you guys so much. The front part look okay. The front I look like Vivian. The back I look like, we don't have a name for her yet. It probably ain't no name. We're going to say no name. No name is at the back. Vivian is at the front. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Take care. Bye.